All right, I'm going to make one more video explaining how the new Flipgrid is just as simple, and if not simpler than before. I've still got some DMs, and I've gotten or seen posts on Facebook and things about how people are saying that it's nearly impossible to get the kids in and do things the same way. And it is, and that's a good thing because it is more secure now. So we're back into our student ID number grid type. And I've switched my topic to be one that is not moderated, just so you can see. And so the latest scenario that I've heard a couple times people asking about is the one where we have one computer and we set it out and we want all of our students just to respond there without having to input a bunch of stuff. Now remember, at the end of every one of them, our students had to at least put something, even if they just put a period in the boxes at the end for the name, they had to do something still. But let's look at this. So we can bookmark, we can go back here to share, and we can bookmark this address right here onto our computer to make it easy for our students to get where we want them to go. And so, for example, in this case, if I had this bookmarked, I could come straight to here, which is going to bring me now exactly to the one spot that I have to enter something. And you could create just one student type if you want. So you don't want to make 100 and something different accounts for your students. Again, that scenario of everybody going to one computer and doing their thing, this would still work. So I'm going to enter in my student ID that I made up. Say, let's go. And I could say, remember me. I'm now in my topic, or my grid. I click on my topic, and I'm ready to go ahead and do my recording. And I do my recording just like I always have. And I do my recording just like under title, I could have them go ahead and hashtag their name, or any other way that I wanted to make them or have them come up with a way for me to track which one's theirs. Say update title, click next, take my selfie, and boom, I'm in. Now I'm ready for the next student to come in and do what they need to do. They come on here, they record, blah, blah, blah. I'm now the second student. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm now hashtag Jim Smith. Update my title, click next, take my selfie, boom. I've now got 2 kids through, and I could do one more here just for the sake of explanation. And I'm going to go ahead and record. Now I'm Bob Smith, Jr. And record. Boom, and I've now had 3 students respond to this just like they have before. All that was ever had to be entered was that one student ID number. And you see down here now, it's still going to show as Jim Smith up here because that's the name that I logged in as with that one student ID number. But now down here, I've got my hashtags for everybody else. And if I just click on those, I could then sort out all of the responses from that one student there if I wanted to. But that is one quick way. When I wanted other kids then to respond to that, I can come back in. Hey, that was a great response. I really liked what you said. Hey, that was a great response. I really liked what you said. Blah, blah, blah. Now the second. And again, you have responses within responses. Now, this name is going to be off, but that name could have been off before anyway, depending on how you set it up. And if it wasn't, you're giving individual kids names. Some of that could have potentially been a problem. But I think it's actually gotten easier now to do what you want to do if you're wanting to use one computer and record multiple students at a time. So give it a shot. Let me know if that still doesn't do what you need to do. Keep communicating with Flipgrid directly. They will address issues that you have. And if your school has email addresses that are aliased, that's going to cause problems. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I don't know either really. I just know that that can cause a problem because I've had a student account that I use as my test stuff that's not set up the same way as all my other student accounts, and that one doesn't work. My other one does, or my other ones do, and for whatever reason, Flipgrid can explain that to you a little bit different. But this is using the student ID number grid, and one student you don't even have to create anymore, And then you can just have them do things like hashtagging their name so that you can still tell who the response is from. The replies to a reply does not allow you to do that, but that's okay. I still think you can tell based on who the student is, what's going on. I hope it helps. Let me know if you still got questions. Thanks a lot.